handling people going forward.
I would have never thought any of this was possible. It's just pushing me outside of my comfort zone.
Damn.
Exactly. To a point to where I'm just like, I didn't feel like I was gonna be driving 5 hours, but now I'm driving 5 there, 5 back today, and yeah, the conversations that I'm gonna have going forward is gonna be
Oh my God.
insane. Spur of the moment is just like the best thing to do. Honestly.
Yeah. This was on your list.
It was on my list. I planned on it was, yeah. It definitely was. I'd rather do this, enjoy it for the day, come home, rest. I still gotta go to LA tomorrow. And it's just yeah. Got to. I'm over here pushing a lot of things, like stepping outside of a lot of my comfort.
Wow.
Really just soak it in. This is more than I could ask for. Just looking out into a valley, just the amazing surrounding pieces of nature. This is just on a pull-off on the side of a road. As you can see, my hoodie does say seek discomfort. And watching the channel has really been an inspiring thing to me. Like, I definitely didn't see myself wanting to get out and do certain things because I was just so focused on trying to get the bag, you know what I mean? But something changed. Something changed in me to finally just kind of, take a break and use some of my savings in order to get to this point in my career. This point of my understanding self. These experiences that I have right here, nobody can replicate. I'm experiencing it right now, and I love it. I don't think I'll ever go back to not taking time out today to just say that I'm grateful, man. Who would have thought this kid from New York City who didn't even know what was next for him would step out to do something so incredible? I sure didn't. In those moments when you're working hard, you don't know. You don't know how long it's gonna go, how long it's gonna take, where you're gonna end up. And I'm more appreciative now that I'm here getting to see this. So next stop, big and better things. We headed there now. Just had to pull off on the side of the road. Let me get out the way. Make sure y'all see that view. Golly, just something else. But yeah, I don't know what's next for me, y'all, but I know I'm headed in the right direction. If this is my view, then we headed in the right direction. Gosh, it's so beautiful. You just have to take a moment out of your day to just appreciate what Earth has to offer in its natural state. Just untouched, unmanicured, nothing's perfect, it's something else, man. That's why I'm like, there's nothing like this that gives me joy, but I'm seeking something different in this part of my journey, and it's just tapping into a new version of myself with all my accomplishments and achievements, pushing me to that next point of my life. Who would have thought we would be sitting here just looking out into this view and just appreciating my existence on this earth? Absolutely stunning. But let's go. It's that time. Sometimes you can't rush greatness, man. You can't rush this. Just the landscape that I'm at today. Sometimes in life, you just can't rush what's for you, We have this idea in our head when things should be done, and we continuously work towards trying to find a way to make it work. Sometimes you just gotta stop, listen to yourself. At this point last year in my life, I was not thinking that any of this was possible. I did not think I would ever get a chance to see it in person, and to be up here right now, being able to experience something like this is just truly breathtaking, honestly. But if I would have rushed to get here, or if I would have done it, in a way that's not meant for God's timing, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I didn't want to rush it. It's too easy to kind of get to a point in your life to where you think you're doing the right thing by doing the same monotonous task over and over again, but it's not leading you to where you want to be. To be honest with myself, it's like I put in a lot of work last year, but I didn't get a chance to experience things like this just because my mindset wasn't there. Basically, what I'm trying to say is my mindset wasn't the same due to circumstances out of my control. Sometimes you just got to handle it gracefully and move forward. In reality, I understand why things happened the way they did, because right now it's just gratitude, empathy, because I'm getting to experience things in this life now I never had a chance to experience just due to the fact that I was so focused on just trying to make ends meet or just trying to come up with the next best way of making income. And all of that's cool. You know, I'm not saying to not go get your bag. I'm not saying to not go, find the best living situation for yourself and do what you got to do all of that. But at the same time, make life so easy for yourself that you're able to just do things that you want to do whenever you want to do it. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I can't believe how gorgeous it is just staring out into this mountain range and just knowing that, everything led up to this point. You can't change the story. There's no shifting things around to make it work for you in certain ways. You just get to a point where things start to work. And that's where I've reached. So I know that there's people in dark times right now. I've been there. We've all been there before. Just know that it's not dark for long. It never is. Don't wallow in that feeling. Don't stay in that feeling. Don't let anything tell you can't do what you're meant to do in this life. Just can't rush it. Imagine how long it took to create something like this. We're complaining about our circumstances in this world, and we're one individual in a world of billions of people. Can't rush greatness. It's absolutely true. You just can't rush the process that is already put out in front of you. Like, there's already a path made. That's what people don't think. Like, there's already a path made. So if you're going through something bad, you already know that there's something good on the other side of it. You already know that you're making moves forward to that next step. And this is just the year where I just stop letting a job dictate what I do. Stop letting what a relationship dictate what I do. Stop letting the income that I have stop me from I'm getting to do all the things I've wanted to do for years. And there's no coincidence that last year I wasn't able to do anything I truly wanted to do. Problem is, we have this timeline for ourselves that don't add up to the timeline of our divine purpose. And we think that our purpose on this earth is so important to the point where we're willing to do anything to achieve it. And once we get it, then we're moving on to the next thing immediately after. Trust the process. It's in motion. Things are happening. There's no reason why certain things are accumulating in your life to get you to where you need to be. I'm just amazed at the fact that this time last year, I was in a whole different place. This time last year, my financial situation was nowhere near where it is right now. Thanks to that man upstairs. I wouldn't be here today if my financial situation wasn't the way it is, but I had to go through those moments to realize what's important. And if I didn't go through those moments, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And it's just incredible. I'm gonna just step back. Like, I'm stepping back from believing that this is not possible. It's possible. Everything that we dream is possible. It's how we view the end goal. Stop thinking that it's gonna take a year. Stop thinking that it's gonna take 5 years. Stop thinking it's gonna take 5 months. It can take decades. You can't rush greatness, man. We live in this world today where everything is just instant. Instagram, instant meals, instant feeds, social media, reels. Like, that's not how life works. How can I focus on somebody highlight reel when I know deep down we all going through something? That's what it is. A lot of people don't talk about that. Behind the camera, we all individuals with something we passionate about, or some type of situation that's holding us back, or something that, we deem as important to us. But in the grand scheme of things, every situation aligns us to be where we need to be in the right time period. I'm just so grateful, man. I'm out here enjoying this view right now. There's not another person around me. I'm just soaking it in. Because this view won't be the same next year. It won't, landscape will change. Everything will change. That's why I'm like, nature is the best depiction of how life truly is. It's unpredictable. Anything can happen. Change comes. It does. Embrace it. Embrace the change. Embrace the failure. Embrace the pain. Embrace the sorrow. Embrace the broke season. Gotta do it. You have to. And not everybody's gonna support your decision, and that's okay. They're not meant to be in that position. They're not meant to be where you are. That's just bottom line, period. Sometimes you gotta be able to do it out on all alone. You gotta be able to do certain things on your own. Who's gonna drive me up this mountain to park right here for me? Nobody. A lot of people rely on a lot of other people or situations or things to make them feel better. And I'm telling y'all, that's never the answer. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know a person who's ever told me that a relationship is that fulfilling. It's what the relationship does for you. The experiences that you're able to share, the moments that you're able to remember. Being in a relationship doesn't define your progressive movement on this earth. It's on you. But you just can't rush greatness. When it's meant to happen, it'll happen. Best believe it. Just keep on going down that path. And you'll end up in the right place, in the right direction, in the right space with the right people doing the right things at the right time because it's meant for you. Don't rush the process. Stop, take a second to breathe it, enjoy it, live it. I'm here now. Be thankful for it. So when it comes to where you're in a dark place, you can think back and be like, man, I remember when I was out on this mountain and I was looking over and just being able to be thankful, have gratitude for this moment. So when you're down and out, you know, okay, I was able to do this. So what's next? If I'm in this low point of my season, then what's next? So grateful, man. So grateful. There is nobody, nothing, anywhere, any circumstance, anything knocking me from this peace or knocking me off my stride this year. I'm sorry. You're going to have to try a little bit harder than that. They know who they are, but all that to say, put yourself in a position to win. A lot of the times, you're going to have to wait on it. Have patience. Even if you're a believer or not, have faith. Trust the process. The older you get, life don't get easier. It's not supposed to. If you want to experience something like this, are you kidding me? What is supposed to be handed to me? Nah. Gotta earn that. It just take time. Literally watching clouds move, like, yo, nature's something else, yo. Can't rush greatness. That's the lesson for today, is just you cannot rush greatness. It probably took years for this place to be exactly the way it is now, with the trees exactly the way they are, with the rocks that shifted over time, with everything. Years. Beauty in the process. But if we rush it, if we trying to get to somewhere too quick, if we trying to do something that's not who we truly are, it's never gonna work. So if you going through a bad time, just know you've been happy before. So there's gonna be good times ahead of you. But don't allow people, situations, circumstances to change that mindset. Because I sure don't. And I never will. Because I can always say to myself, I'm here now. What are you doing? You know? And it's that time to figure out what you're gonna do. I didn't think this was possible. I started out making videos in my car. Like, bro, what? Look at where I'm at. Can't rush greatness, y'all. Bottom line, point blank period. If you didn't learn anything else from this video today, take a chance on yourself. Because nobody else will. Nobody knows your vision. Nobody knows your goals. Nobody knows your dreams, your passions more than you do. It don't matter who you're with or what you're doing in a relationship, at your job, for other people. It doesn't matter if you're not attacking your dreams. There's a lot of people out here just existing. We gotta make moves. 2025, we gotta make moves at our own pace. Because the moment you start rushing, then you might end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for staying this far in the video. And I just want to say, grateful. So grateful. Finally at peace with everything. And I thank the man upstairs, God, for that. And it's just that time. It's that shift. Things wasn't going to work out for me, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. But just know, greatness is on the way. I'm not in a rush. So why should you be? Can't rush greatness. It'll happen at some point. This life is currency. Yeah, have a good one.